Are you in control in your life? Are you the one making the decision or making the call in your life? Yes? Really? Well, in this video, I'm going to share with you why I think that you might be wrong and what you can do about it to really take control in your life. Hi, I'm Nick. I'm a certified clinical hypnotherapist. My mission is to help people unleash their full potentials and overcome the limitation that they have programmed in their mind. Today, I would like to share with you why is it believed that most people are not in control of your life. Now, before I get to that, I would like to share with you a little bit more about our conscious mind and unconscious mind. Some of you might already heard of seeing this analogy before, that our mind is just like an iceberg. Now, the tip of the iceberg is our conscious mind, and below the surface, the remaining of the iceberg is our unconscious mind. Can you guess how many percent is the conscious part of our mind and how many percent is the unconscious part? Now, the answer is about 7% is our conscious part, while 93% is our unconscious part. Our conscious mind is like the tip of the iceberg. It's above the surface. You can see it, you can feel it, you know about it. Our conscious mind is in charge of logical thinking, decision, making judgment, in charge of our short-term memory. Short-term memory means 1 to 1.5 hours. Willpower, doing all the analyzing, planning for the future, as well as critical thinking. Whereas below the surface, the remaining of the iceberg is our unconscious mind. Our unconscious mind is responsible for all our beliefs, habits, patterns, as well as our automatic body functions, immune systems. It's also the place where our imagination and our creativity happens. It also handles protections, muscles or cellular memories in our body. And one of the very important aspects is that it handles our emotions. And finally, it handles our long-term memory. So which part of mind is really making the call in our life? In a glance, it might seem that it is the conscious mind that is making a call. But is it true? Before we find out, let's play this little game. Now, everyone loves ice cream. I want you to look at all the ice cream choices on the screen right now and pick one that you really want. Have you made your choice? Okay, great. So now this is the question. Are you the one making the choice? Yes? Are you sure? Now, to find out the answers, let's take a look at this scientific experiment that's done long time ago to explore this question. Now, first of all, let's understand what is an EEG. EEG is an electroencephalogram. Now, it's a machine that you put on your scalp to measure the cerebral or brain activity in your brain. What it does is that it picks up the voltage difference at the different part of your brain whenever there's any activity going on. This is an equipment that neuroscientists use to conduct their scientific studies. German neurophysiologists Huber and Decker discovered that there's a readiness potentials or electrical potentials in the different part of the brain whenever an activity is performed. It means that whenever you move your fingers or move any part of your body, before it happens, there's a shift in the electrical potentials in your brain, and they call it readiness potential. They discovered that about 0.8 seconds before a person performs any bodily actions, the readiness potential is detected. Well, it makes sense that before we perform any actions, our brain needs to do all the processing and calculation before sending the signals to our muscles. But what is so strange is that it takes almost 1 second for the brain signal to reach the muscles. Every time when you perform an action, does it take 1 second before you have the thought that only your body responds to it? To me, it definitely doesn't feel that long. To me, in fact, it feels instantaneous. Because of this intriguing point, in the early 1980s, Benjamin Libet, a neurophysiology professor at University of California Medical Center in San Francisco, conducted an experiment to measure the delay of consciousness. This time, they record 3 things. The time they detected the readiness potential in the brain. Second, the moment that the person sensed the urge to move the body. And third, the moment they have the muscles activity detected. And this is what they found. They found out that about 0.5 seconds before a person moves the fingers, the readiness potential is detected. And when the person is aware about this urge, it is actually 0.2 seconds before the action is performed. Now, what this means is the brain has begun preparing for the movement way before the person feels the urge to move his finger. But when a person moves his fingers, he feels as if he's the one that's making the decisions when to move the finger. So where does the urge to move the finger comes from? And you've got it. It's from the unconscious mind. Now, the unconscious mind has been influencing your decision making every day. That includes the clothes to wear, the food to eat, the song to listen to, the thoughts you're thinking, whether to quit your job or not, and other decisions in your life. When all these urges comes to awareness, they prompt you to make decisions. But does it mean that we have no free will? In fact, the 0.2 seconds between the conscious will and the actions being performed is the window of free will. And when we are mindful, when we are in the present moment, we are able to exercise this free will. But the problem is, most of the time we are on autopilot. And when we are on autopilot, it's very important to know that where is our GPS destination. Now let's take a look at another scientific study. Now in the documentary titled The Brain by Dr. David Eagleman, he gathers two groups of people and do an experiment. With group number one, they asked the participants to go into the cinema and watch an emotional movie. And the condition is they have to do their best not to show their emotions throughout the entire movie. With group number two, he asked the participants to go into the cinema and watch the same movie. But they can express their emotions as and when they want to. And after the movie, both groups were asked to do the hand grip exercise to do as many repetitions as they can. On average, all the participants in group one only managed to do far less repetitions compared to group 2. So what does this tell us? It tells us that it consumes energy whenever we want to exert our free will against our unconscious mind. No wonder it's so hard to change our habits, like going on a diet, quit smoking, or starting any new habit at all. And no wonder it's so tough to change any old beliefs. In life, there's so many things that we want to achieve. We want loving relationship, successful career, abundance in financial condition, and vibrant health. Some of us even want spiritual growth. But imagine that all these desires that we have, like I want more money, I want to be more healthy, I want a fulfilling relationship, I want a promotion. If our beliefs in our unconscious minds are, rich people are greedy, I have family of heart disease, nobody loves me, I'm not good enough, those beliefs will be the ones that are holding you back. And those beliefs might have been programmed in your unconscious mind long time ago, when you were just a child. So how do I communicate with my unconscious mind if I want to change these beliefs? Now in the story of Aladdin, there was a genie. Now the genie always said, "Your wish is my command." This genie is our unconscious mind. Now in the story, we know that whenever Aladdin wants to talk to the genie, what does he do? He will rub the magic lamp. But where's the magic lamp? To access the unconscious mind, we need to get into a state of mind. Now, in my previous video, I explained about the different brain waves that's occurring throughout our daily lives. And in that video, I explained that beta wave is when we are awake. And when we sleep, the dominant brain wave will be theta wave. And when we enter deep sleep, we enter the delta state. Now, between the beta and the theta state, we have a state that we call alpha state. Now, alpha state is also known as the hypnotic state. Now, it is the bridge between the conscious mind and the unconscious mind. And the alpha state is your magic lamp. Now, there are many ways how you can achieve alpha state. Now, two of the most effective ways to get into a hypnotic state is, number one, go to a hypnotherapist to get a hypnosis session. Number two, hypnotize yourself. So what can you achieve with either one of these two options? Number one is self-improvement by opening up new possibilities and eliminate some of your limiting beliefs that is holding you back. Number two, change bad habits such as eating habits or procrastination. Number three, stop addictions such as quit smoking or any substance abuse. Number four, eliminate phobias such as water, heights, or even insects. Number five, improve performance, whether it's sports or even public speaking. Number six, physical body change, whether it's pain management or any physical symptoms that is related to your unconscious mind. If you're interested to have a hypnotherapy session or attend a self-hypnosis training, please feel free to contact us. If you want to find out more information about hypnotherapy, please visit our website at www.violet-light.com. Thank you for watching this video. I hope that it helps you to understand more about your unconscious mind and the effect that it has on your daily decision making, as well as the options that you have to reprogram it. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a thumbs up, or share with your friends, or comment and let us know what you think. If you're new to this channel, please consider to subscribe. Thank you.